Hello, and thank you for joining me for this demonstration of how to create a ring group from within the 8x8 admin console. As you can see on my screen, I'm currently signed into the admin console. I'm just going to navigate to the ring groups option. Now that I've selected the ring groups option, we can see all of the existing ring groups. But if I wish to add a new one, I'm just going to select create ring group in the top right hand corner. From here, I can then assign a name to this. We can then assign a DDI number to a ring group. The only caveat to this is there's no schedule to stop callers from ringing outside of working hours. So if you wish to implement a schedule so that you can't receive calls to this ring group outside of working hours, I would recommend that you don't apply the DDI number to the ring group directly. You apply it to an auto attendant with a schedule on it, which then routes the call to the ring group. So for now, we're going to leave phone numbers as blank. The extension number, 8x8 will suggest the next available extension number starting from 1000 and working up. So we can either select this or we could choose a different random extension number. If it's unavailable, then we would have to select a different extension number. We then have an option to display the ring group in the company directory. So when you're in your 8x8 work app, do you want to see the ring group or not? If not, turn this off. If you're happy to see it, leave it on. The ring group caller ID, we have four options in here. So we can either use ring group name and caller's number. So when you receive a call, it would say Opus test ring group, followed by the caller's number if they're displaying it. Caller's name and caller's number, that still tells you which ring group the caller's coming from within the 8x8 work application. The only thing it does instead, in bold or in larger font, will be if we've got this caller's name and number saved as an external contact on the 8x8 PBX, it will display that information. So Joe Blogs is calling, it will show their name and it will show their number. Ring group name and ring group extension, which is the default, as it says, shows the name and the extension of the ring group, and ring group name and dialed number. So again, the name of the ring group, the dialed number being the number that the caller rung to get through to this ring group. So in this case, I'm going to go caller's name and caller's number. We then have the option for the ring pattern. So we have three options: simultaneous, rings everyone at the same time; round robin, rings the first member of the team, then rings the second member, then rings the third. The second call that comes in, if the first member answered, it will then ring the second member. So it's working round in a bit more of an even distribution. The final option, sequential, will always ring in the order based that the members have been assigned to the ring group. I will demonstrate this in more detail momentarily. When we have sequential and round robin, we choose how many cycles we want. So we could say, ring round the whole group 3 times and ring each member for 9 seconds, or well, let's say 10 seconds, around about 3 rings. Okay. Notify a member even if busy. So if we have that toggled on, if they're on a call, but another call's coming into the ring group, it will then notify them. They'll get an audible beep within the when they're on the call already, and they'll see on their screen or on their phone that there's another call to this ring group. The ringback music by default will just be ringing, but you can change that to something else like hold music should you wish to. Members is where we're going to assign the members of this team. And you can see we've added our 3 members of the team. Because this ring pattern is in sequential, the calls will always go to Tom unless Tom is busy or does not answer. Then the call will go to Tom Desk. If Tom Desk does not answer or is busy, then the call will go to Tom Test. Okay. If we have this in round robin, the first call will come to Tom Work, the second call will come to Tom Desk, the third call would go to Tom Test. So it's kind of like working in a bit more of an even distribution. If we have this on simultaneous, it just rings all 3 at the same time. If we did choose sequential, but we wanted Tom Test to be called first, to be the priority within the group, all we need to do is this little icon on the left-hand side, just click that and drag the user up to the top, and then we can rearrange the order of the group. Within this group, we can see all 3 users have been given voicemail access. So what this means is that they can access it by dialing voicemail or from within their 8x8 work application, they can pick up the voicemail. So should we receive voicemail to this ring group, it will be presented to all 3 users within their 8x8 work application. If one of those users listens to the voicemail, it will be marked as read for all 3 users. And if the person that listened, or if one of the users deletes the voicemail, it will be deleted for all 3 users. So it's like a single access on the voicemail box, which is good because it stops the 3 users from double handling a voicemail. If we want to disable voicemail access, we can just press the ellipsis icon on the right and we can choose disable voicemail access. We can also remove a user from the group if we no longer want them to be a member of this group. External caller ID, this would be if we had a number assigned, do we display this as the outbound number? The external voicemail greeting, so from here we can upload a previously recorded voicemail or we can record a new one. So by selecting change, you can go create audio files. So if we previously recorded one and uploaded it, we can select it from this list. If we needed to upload a new audio file, so say we've recorded a file locally on our PC and we want to upload that, we can just choose this option to browse through our desktop. Or if we wish to record a new one now, selecting by calling a number to record, you can then give the audio file a name and then it will ring the extension number associated to your admin account that you signed in with, and you can choose call now. That will then ring your extension number, and then you can record the call, and then you can record the audio file via your desk phone or via your 8x8 work application. You can actually change who this is going to ring. So if you've got a specified person in the business that's going to do the recordings, you could type in their extension instead. Then they will, as soon as you select call now, they will receive a call and then they can start recording the audio file. We do have to populate a PIN in here. So you can just stick a PIN in there. It needs to be a minimum of 6 digits and it can't be sequential. So once you've got your PIN in there, you can then view the call forwarding rules. So, we might say, let's have a simultaneous ring group and let it ring for 60 seconds before going to voicemail. You may decide that if no one answers the ring group, not to send the call to voicemail, you'd rather forward the call to another destination. So we can do that as well. We can say, right, don't go to voicemail, go here instead. In most cases, we'd use voicemail and we would therefore need to upload a voicemail greeting for the caller. So once you're happy with the configuration of your ring group, you just select save. And now that that's saved, we can go back to our ring groups and you can see the ring group that's been created there and the extension number. So in this video, we have demonstrated how to create a ring group from within the 8x8 admin console. Thank you for watching this demonstration.